Happy day students. In this video we are going to discuss about the carbon cycle. Before discussing about the carbon cycle, let us learn a little about the importance of carbon. Carbon can be found on earth as carbon dioxide, carbonates and hydrocarbons in minerals. Carbon is present in all life forms in proteins, fat, vitamins and carbohydrate. The internal skeleton, that is endoskeleton, and the external skeleton, which is the exoskeleton in animals, is made up of carbon salt, and plants convert carbon into glucose molecule during photosynthesis. And as we all know, most of the life exists only on carbon molecules to absorb their energy, that is in order to meet up their energy requirement. Now let us discuss about how carbon is released back to the atmosphere. The first is through respiration. In general, animals utilize the glucose and gain energy from that and then release carbon dioxide through respiration, and the same process is being performed by the plants too. But whereas in the presence of sunlight, the carbon dioxide which is being released by the plants are utilized by themselves for photosynthesis, whereas animals both day and night they only perform respiration and the consistently and continuously release carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. The second process how the carbon is released back to the atmosphere is combustion. Burning of fuels for different requirements such as cooking, industrialized processes, transportation and heating leads to the release of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Let us discuss in detail about the greenhouse gas effect. What is greenhouse? It is a house-like structure made up of transparent materials such as glass. This provides plant with an appropriate environment that supports their growth, especially in the cold regions. This is possible because the greenhouse traps the heat inside it and prevent it from going out. The greenhouse effect. Several gases are present in the Earth's atmosphere, which prevents the heat entering the atmosphere from moving out of it. When the amount of these gases increases in the atmosphere, the temperature of the earth rises. This leads to severe problems like an increase in the sea level due to the melting of glaciers. This whole phenomenon is termed as greenhouse effect. What are the various greenhouse gases? The gases that cause greenhouse effects are called greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, methane and ozone. What is global warming? The phenomenon in which the average temperature of the earth increases due to the presence of greenhouse gases is called global warming. Now, let us discuss in detail about the effects of global warming and greenhouse effect. Increase in the average temperature of the effect. That is, there will be an increase in the Earth's temperature. Global warming and greenhouse effect has led to a severe change in the climate of the earth and an increase in the global temperature, which can severely affect the biodiversity on earth. One of the major consequences is the melting of ice caps on the earth, which results in the increase of sea level. The second effect of global warming and greenhouse effect are increase in the temperature of oceans. This affects the aquatic life to a great extent. Many aquatic animals cannot survive in hot water. The third effect is severe weather condition. Many parts of the world are facing extreme hot or extreme cold climate due to the increase in Earth's temperature. As a result, some places receive heavy rainfall while others face drought. The next effect is warmer winters. The winter season in many places on the earth has decreased due to global warming. and infertile lands. Many irrigational areas can become infertile for agriculture due to change in the weather conditions of a place. Therefore, it is also affects the agricultural pattern and availability of food all over the world. Effect on animals. The migration and hibernation of many animals are affected due to change in the climate of the earth. Global warming can also lead to the extinction of many animals because of their inability to adapt according to the changing environment. Flooding of islands and coastal areas. The melting of ice caps has resulted in increased sea levels all over the world. Increase in diseases. Global warming and the greenhouse effect lead to the spread of diseases related to the heart, respiration, and eyes all over the world. Apart from these, global warming leads to infectious diseases like cholera, malaria, and dengue. Now let us discuss about one more important biogeochemical cycle, the oxygen cycle. Oxygen cycle refers to the maintenance of the amount of oxygen present in the atmosphere. Importance of oxygen. It is the second most abundant gas present in the atmosphere, that is 21%. It is found in the Earth's crust as oxide in metals and minerals. It is found in combined form in carbon dioxide. It is also found in biological compounds like protein, nucleic acids, carbohydrates, and fat. And we all know it is the essential component for life to exist, and it is also an essential component for combustion to happen. Now, oxygen is required in three processes: combustion, respiration, and formation of nitrogen oxides. Oxygen is returned back to the environment by the process of photosynthesis only. That is why it is very important to grow more and more plants so that more amount of oxygen can be returned back to the atmosphere. The ozone layer. The upper layer of the atmosphere of the earth is covered by a gas called ozone O3. This gas is poisonous in nature, but it doesn't affect the life as it is found far away from the biosphere. The ozone layer acts as a shield and prevents the harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun from reaching the earth's surface. In this way, it allows the survival of life on earth. It has been discovered that the ozone layer is getting depleted from the Earth's atmosphere. A hole in ozone layer has been found over Antarctica. This is mainly because of the presence of the chlorofluorocarbons, that is CFCs, in the atmosphere. These are released due to industrial processes, refrigeration, aerosol, foams, and solvent. The chlorine and fluorine present in these on reaching the ozone layer react with it to form a complex compound, and it thus results in the depletion of ozone. If the ozone layer would deplete, the ultraviolet rays of the sun would enter the Earth's atmosphere, which could lead to severe effects such as an increase in the risk of having skin cancer, damaging the eyes, the weakening of immune system, skin allergies, decay in the growth of plant and animals, breakdown of the natural carbon cycle. Thank you, students.